video I'm going to talk about the called eukaryotic cells. Okay, so we're going to start by defining what a eukaryotic cell is. So a eukaryotic cell, simply, these are cells which have a nucleus and other organelles enclosed by a plasma membrane. Okay, so these are cells which have a nucleus and other organelles enclosed by a cell membrane. So it has organs or sub units which are enclosed by the cell membrane, or plasma membrane. Organelles like the endoplasmic reticulum, we have the Golgi apparatus, we have the nucleus. Those are enclosed by the plasma membrane. Then let's also look at the parts and function of the eukaryotic organelles, the sub organs of a eukaryotic cell. So it has the nucleus. First part of it is the nucleus, with the largest part subunit in the cell of a eukaryotic cell. So the nucleus has the nuclear pores. It has the what we call the nuclear envelope. It has the chromatids. So these chromatids have a hairly-like structure which contains DNA inside. And then we have the nucleus on the center. Now the function of the nucleus is to control all the cell activities. It also contains the genetic information of the cell in the form of what we call the deoxyribonucleic acid, which is DNA in the chromosomes, and thus controls the cell growth and multiplication. The other function is that it regulates the cell metabolism by synthesizing various enzymes. So those are the functions of the nucleus. And then from there we have the mitochondria. So the mitochondria has what we call the outer membrane. It has the matrix, the intermembrane spaces, which are the spaces inside the mitochondria, and then it has the inner membrane, which is the yellow part there. That's the inner membrane. Then it has its own DNA, and then we also have what we call the ribosomes in the mitochondria. Now the function of the mitochondria is to generate most of the chemical energy needed to power the cells by chemical reactions. So all the reactions which takes place in an animal or in the cell are powered by the mitochondria. Then the chemical energy produced by the mitochondria is stored in small molecules. So these molecules are called adenosine triphosphate, ATP. So this is the form of energy stored inside the mitochondria, ATP. Then from there we have the chloroplast. Now the chloroplast are the parts like stroma, thylakoids, and inner membranes, which are the membrane which is inside there. And then we also have the outer membrane. Okay, now the function of the chloroplast is to convert light energy into chemical energy by the process called photosynthesis.